series from USAA Stadium as the official salute to service partner of Madden and the NFL. USAA is proud to serve the military community and their families. Happy to be on hand. I'm Brandon Gaudin with Charles Davis. And before we kick, partner, your keys to the game, please.
Well, my keys are on the defensive side of the ball for both teams. And the big one, making sure you avoid giving up the big play. These safeties are going to get tested all game long. Their job, keep the ball in front of them, tackle people, make them run extra plays in order to try and score.
And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Now it's Herbert. And his first look is incomplete.
We have to see what kind of looks this defense is going to throw at him as this game moves along, but they're in a zone to start. I do think we'll see plenty of man coverage as we move along, but the first throw of this one, incomplete.
A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down. Javon Curse. He's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down. How about this? They'll change it at the line. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Edelman set to return. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Jones now in motion left. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Garcia. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46. Off the play fake. Garcia. He finds his man complete. It's Jordan. And he's going to be forced out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. 1st and goal from just inside the 5. Looking to throw. Garcia out to his left. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
That's out to the left, flat and complete. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. So they're back at the 7 now for 3rd and goal. Back to throw again. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, it's been a tough go for him. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
And the 13-year man puts it through, and the Chiefs are out to a 3-0 lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
No run back here for Jones, a touchback. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to get it back here just past the 35. They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball, and that one was picked off.
Well, that's a defense coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Over the middle, Julian Edelman, it's complete. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Now Garcia operating from the gun. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
They'll look to throw again. Looking for Edelman, and he hits him. It's complete. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Garcia throwing on 4th down. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive? Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he rifles one incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops and escape this drive.
Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. The former 3rd overall pick, Quentin Williams, there to bring him down. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Now Garcia to throw from the gun on 3rd down. Open man is Samuel, complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. It's 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Andy Reid, some say always unpredictable, and here he says we're going for it on 4th down. They'll try and sneak it here. And he's going to get the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 22. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that, but by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Reek Rowland. And the Jaguars are going to have it here at their own 15. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
5-9, 5-9. 5-9. Hey, ram.
Here's Herbert. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a first down.
Hey, OP.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Go. Baylor tight. Go.
Herbert now. Right back to Njoku. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. Back to throw here, Herbert. That's out wide here for Robinson. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. Justin Herbert looking to pass. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. And he's got a first down as he's going to be taken down, but a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And it's caught. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
21. Coleman troops right. Ready.
Herbert back to the air. Touchdown, Jaguars. Kyle Pitts from a yard out. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. Extra point by Elam, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Following the touchdown, here's Elam to kick it away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. But Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick six.
And, Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In case of a defense, they want to end with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Now a play fake here on first down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play, but so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback.
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. And the Jags are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go to the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. He's going to drop this underneath for Robinson. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
380. Let's go, let's go. Hey, Kappa. 12. Set.
Herbert. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. And the Jaguars are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Ready for the second half. 14-3 our score as we are back underway on EA Sports. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Garcia. And that is incomplete.
Well, if they have any designs of getting back into this football game in the second half, they're going to need to be much sharper offensively than they were on this opening possession. Not much happening here, and it'll lead to a 4th down.
They've been brilliant, perfect on 4th down so far, 3 for 3, and they're going to try again here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Robinson with another carry. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
That is caught. And the Jags are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a first and goal.
Throwing quickly, and Herbert completes it. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Kyle Pitts, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Extra point by Elam, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. Following the touchdown, here's Elam to kick it away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles, if they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. Deebo Samuel, and all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Deebo Samuel, 72 yards. And the Chiefs are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Point after, right down the middle. And it makes the score 21-10. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. No run back here for Jones, a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Finding room at midfield. Big strides, look at him go. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Throw left side complete. That's Johnson. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one. 2nd down and 3. Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And here he'll get it down to the 7. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
They'll run with Robinson. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Bijan Robinson taking it in from 7 yards away as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Well, that was a quick drive. The passing game set it up, and then the running game finishes it off.
And how about how few plays it was to get it done, but they threw it downfield and then pounded it into the end zone. And as a former defender, I can tell you, it hurts just a little bit more when they run it into the end zone instead of throwing it.
Following the touchdown, here's Elam to kick it away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And a very solid return out across the 45-yard line before going out of bounds. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
He finds his man, complete. It's Jordan. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll try and run for it with Emmett. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. On 4th down, Garcia. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the turnover on downs. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. 2nd down and a yard. Back to throw. Herbert. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 25-yard line.
Baylor tight. 5-9, 5-9. Set. Go.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside.
Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Javon Curse able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Multiple players getting home for the 1-yard sack. Oh, they're changing this at the line.
A 51-yard attempt.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. He's got it. A lot of work to get to the 1st down marker. And, oh, he takes a shot at the end of that play. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Garcia. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Back to throw now on 1st down. A quick throw, but incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 36. Back to throw again. He's got a man complete. It's Julian Edelman. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. From the 31, here's 2nd and 6. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
They'll look to throw again. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. Another incomplete pass there. We've seen a bevy of those. This secondary, they've been pretty good, haven't they?
They certainly have. They've allowed the 1 touchdown through the air, and they're going to be upset about that later when they watch the game tape. But other than that, they've been absolutely rock solid.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs 1st down.
Looking to throw. Garcia. That's going to be caught. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Garcia. From the gun, he'll throw. He's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Emmitt Smith. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Chiefs have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is down to 11 at 28-17. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
Down to the 42, second down.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
How good has he been throwing the football, though? And despite that incompletion, that's just the third time he's been off target this entire game.
And Brandon, I've been on the other side of this equation, trying to defend a guy who's been this hot, and it chips away at your confidence. And when you're not confident when you're trying to defend, it makes you slower to the football, and it leads to more completions for them.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
A give left side to Robinson.
The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11. They're going to pass here with Herbert.
That's caught by Johnson.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Now it's Herbert. That's caught at the 1. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. 2nd down and goal. Herbert. Trying to improvise. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Jalen Petrie picks it off.
And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, part of this defense now with multiple interceptions in this game, but this time they say turnabout is fair play because, remember, they had a pick 6 on the other side, and now they get a pick 6 of their own.
Yeah, they actually added to some of their nice play throughout this ball game. A good effort by them to secure another interception on this one. A better effort to take it all the way back for 6. And how about an exceptional effort to match their opposition's pick 6 from earlier in this game.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. One final shot. They'll look to throw. He'll buy some time right. And that's caught for the additional 2 points. It'll only matter to the final scoreline, and that is the final act of this game. Well, at least at the very end, there's something to take away. They lost the game, but got in the end zone, got a 2-point conversion as well. I don't know, though. In the end, you still lost the football game.
You still lost the game, but maybe they were just capitalizing on the flurry at the end, right? You scored the touchdown, keep the momentum going, go for 2.